Let's take a look at some sports now. Here's Gimba Umar.
Many thanks indeed, Ijoma, and welcome to Sports News on the News at 10. The world's football governing body has expanded World Cup participating teams from 32 to 48 following votes by delegates. An initial stage of 16 groups of 3 teams will precede a knockout stage for the remaining 32 when the change is made for the 2026 tournament. The sports world governing body today voted unanimously in favor of the change at a meeting in Zurich. The number of tournament matches will rise to 80 from 64, but eventual winners will still play only 7 games. The tournaments will be completed within 32 days, a measure to appease powerful European clubs who objected to reforms because of a crowded international schedule. In the meantime, FIFA President Gianni Infantino has welcomed the decision by its delegates to expand the World Cup to 48 teams. Mr. Infantino played down any doubts about the new format, insisting that the tournament can still be played in the same number of days with the current 32 teams World Cup. The changes mark the first World Cup expansion since 1998.
The news, or the good news in this respect, are that this format can be played in exactly the same number of days as today, 32. That the team winning the tournament will play maximum 7 games as today. That the tournament will take place in 12 stadiums as today. But on the upside, that 16 more countries, some of which probably would never have dreamt to participate in a World Cup, will have the chance to participate, and many more will have the chance to dream to participate in the World Cup. So from our side, at the FIFA Council, certainly a positive decision when it comes to football development. It was a unanimous decision, and for this I'm very grateful to all the Council members.
More stories now. The Taekwondo team of the Chika Chukwumerije Sports Foundation will be making their international competitive debut at the 8th Korea Ambassador Cup Taekwondo Championship on January the 13th and 14th in Ghana. The 4-member team includes the only female, Elizabeth Ayana Cho, in the minus 73 kilograms, Chinonso Ogbonna on the males minus 68 kilograms, Peter Itiku in the male minus 87 kilogram, and Darius Danlami in the male minus 63 kilogram. The team will be led by Olympic bronze medalists Chika Chukwumerije and team manager Nicholas Olowo. The team is expected to arrive in Accra, Ghana on January the 11th, with the weigh-in taking place on January the 12th. One of Nigeria's representatives at the 2017 ITTF World Tour, Olajide Omotayo, is delighted to make his debut at the Hungarian Open in Budapest. Omotayo says that he is motivated, being his first ITTF Tour outside of Nigeria, where he's expected to face stiff oppositions in the singles and doubles event. Omotayo plies his trade with ASD Macausay, a second division team in the Italian table tennis league, and this season he played 12 matches with only 1 defeat, with the team occupying number 1 spot on the league table. The 21-year-old made his senior debut with the Nigerian team at the 2016 ITTF African Championship in Morocco. And Maria Sharapova will make her professional tennis comeback following her doping ban at the Porsche Grand Prix in Stuttgart in April. The former world number 1 is serving a 15-month ban after testing positive for cardiac drug Donum last January, and is eligible to compete again on April the 26th. Sharapova will not be allowed to attend the Stuttgart tournament until Wednesday, the day of her first match. She'll return to tennis without a ranking and needs a wild card to enter the tournament. And it's a wrap on Sports News on the News at 10. It's now back to Ijoma.
Thanks a lot, Gimba. More outside our shores now. Senate confirmation hearing for nominees into the Trump administration has begun in the United States, with 9 of them expected to be grilled by the Senate this week. Perhaps the most controversial of them is Trump's nominee for Attorney General, 69-year-old Jeff Sessions, who today denied he has sympathies with the Ku Klux Klan. During his testimony before the Senate Judiciary Committee, he said allegations that he had once supported the KKK were false. He also acknowledged the horrendous impact that relentless and systemic discrimination and denial of voting rights has had on African Americans. Protesters, however, disrupted the hearing, including a couple dressed in KKK white robes who chanted, quote, "No Trump, no KKK, no racist USA," end of quote. And the main news again. Justice Binta Nyako today made a U-turn at the resumed trial of the self-acclaimed leader of the Independent People's Sovereign of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, ruling that his trial will now be open to the public. The court, however, shielded the prosecution and the defense counsel from the public. Also today, the Senate named Ahmed Lawan as the new Senate leader, although that decision left Ali Ndume surprised at his colleagues. And Donald Trump's Attorney General pick, Jeff Sessions, has denied sympathizing with the KKK in a tough Senate confirmation hearing. And that's the news at 10 tonight. Thank you so much for staying with us. I'm Ijoma Kunyato. Do have a good night.